Good, very good.
How's it
Thank you.
going?
How are you?
Fine.
Okay,
I'm doing great.
okay, thank you. Okay, guys, we're going to begin today. We have a meeting again at 11 a.m. So we're going to work until 11. So that's why I want to begin right now because I want to take advantage of the time we're going to be here. Okay, so we're going to review very quickly the topic that we started last Monday. Today, we're not going to finish with that. We're going to concentrate on the guide that we also have because we already covered the sounds, which are very important for the simple past. Remember that that was like the main objective. But of course, next Monday, probably we're going to continue with the articulators and the phonemes that we're missing, right? The idea is that we finish with that topic. So I'm going to share my screen, everybody. And we're going to just check what we have been doing during the last week. So remember that we are covering a topic that is called phonetic features, pronunciation, and that the first thing we studied was the articulators. So I have a question for everybody. How many articulators do we have in our articulatory system? Anybody?
24.
Okay, 24. Okay, very good. 24, pretty good. That's it, 24, that's perfect. Okay, so I have another question for everybody. So this is like the picture of our articulatory system, right? Remember that we need to memorize the spelling, that we need to memorize the pronunciation of this. So here we only have a review. Remember that this is called the lower teeth. This is the upper teeth. Acá estoy pasando muy rápido, chicos, porque esto ya lo hemos trabajado varias veces, pero simplemente es como para que recuerden ustedes y vayan allí internamente recordando la pronunciación. So lower teeth, lower lip, upper lip, alveolar ridge, hard palate, soft palate, vocal tract, nasal cavity. Yes.
Are you recording the class?
Yes, Mauricio.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I'm doing it because alguien me escribió que tenía problemas de conectividad. So we are recording the class, okay? Thank you. Okay, soft palate, then this is the uvula. Remember, uvula. This is pharynx, the pharynx. This is, I forgot the name of this, my God. How do you call this part? Anybody?
The epiglottis.
Okay, epiglottis, perfect. Thank you, epiglottis. This one is the larynx. This is the esophagus. This one, lungs, stomach, diaphragm, trachea or windpipe. Remember that I need everybody to learn the two different possibilities, okay? So not only trachea, but also the windpipe. The idea is that you know both of them, right? We also have the vocal cords or vocal folds. I have a question for everybody. What is the main function of the vocal cords when making a sound? Anybody?
Make the vibration.
Okay, they are the ones in charge of making vibration, right? Very good, perfect. I have another question for everybody. When a sound vibrates, how do you call it?
Voiced.
Okay, voiced, right? On the other hand, when we have a sound without vibration, how do you call it?
Voiceless?
Okay,
Or
voiceless
unvoiced.
or unvoiced, right? Very good.
Unvoiced.
Perfect. So here we have the tongue tip or apex. Remember that I need you to learn both terms, tongue tip or apex, tongue blade, tongue back, right? Tongue back. And then we have this one, mandible or jaw, right? Mandible or jaw. And finally, guys, remember that we have here another articulator, which is like in the middle of the soft palate and the uvula, and that is called the velum, okay, the velum. So this is a very quick review. Remember that you already know this. We have been working a lot on this pronunciation, spelling, but it's just for you to remember the topic. So after that, guys, we began with the phonemes, right? The phonemes. Remember that we're not talking about letters, we're talking about sounds. And when we talk about sounds, we talk about phonemes. ¿Qué son los phonemes? Los símbolos, ¿cierto? Todos los que hemos visto a partir de la clase anterior. So remember that in total, we have 24 consonants in the phonetic alphabet of English. And then these 24 consonants are divided into different groups. We have already covered the first two groups, right? The stop plosive sounds, which has 6 sounds, and also the fricatives, which has 9 sounds, but we have covered 8, right, in this moment. So next Monday, we're going to continue with this. But today, I want to double check this topic, okay, very quickly. So remember that the first group is called the stop plosive sounds. And when I talk about stop plosive sounds, I have 6 different things. Remember that there are some very important issues that we need to consider when we are talking about sounds. Number 1, where in your articulatory system is the sound produced, okay? So is it in your lips? Is it in your pharynx? Is it in your nasal cavity? Is it in your alveolar, right? Like where specifically is the sound produced? And aspect number 2, which is very important, is voicing. And when we talk about voicing, we talk about voiced sounds and voiceless or unvoiced sounds. And when we talk about voiced sounds, is because there are some sounds with vibration, right? And when I talk about vibration, it means that you're going to feel here your vocal cords moving, like dancing, when you produce those specific sounds. For example, right? So that's what it means, voice sound. On the other hand, we have voiceless or unvoiced sounds, and it means that there is a sound with no vibration. For example, the sound s, there is no vibration at all, right? So 2 very important aspects. Please don't forget about this, okay? Don't forget about this. I'm sorry about my face mask, but I cannot remove it. I know that for this topic is better if you see my lips or something, but today is just a review and I cannot remove my face mask here at the university. So this is an example. I don't know if anybody remembers how to make this sound. Vamos a ver, ¿quién quiere un puntico ahí adicional? ¿Cómo se hace ese sonido? El del ejemplo. Vamos a ver si estudiaron bien la
Yo.
grabación. Andrea, yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Ok, recuerde que no es tan corto, Andrea.
Que no respire.
Recuerden
Siempre me
que,
olvidó respirar.
ok, recuerden que la diferencia grande entre los stop plosives y los fricatives es que los stop plosives sí son así cortos, se acabó el
Sí.
aire, ¿cierto? Pero los fricatives continúan, entonces yo digo hasta que se me acaba el aire,
Like
¿cierto?
a machine.
Yes, very good. Eso es como algo para tener en cuenta también. Thank you very much, Andrea. Okay, so guys, let's review very quickly these sounds. I'm going to make them for you, and please everybody repeat after me. I'm going to remove this just 1 second. So if you're kind and open the microphones and repeat after me, that would be lovely. Okay, so let's go everybody. First sound is p, p sound, right? P sound. That is the first sound, the p sound. Okay, there is no vowel, there is not any vowel sound. Remember that you cannot add any vowel to the sound, just p, p. Okay. Okay, I have a question for everybody. What is the place of articulation of this sound?
Bilabial.
Bilabial.
Okay,
Bilabial.
it is bilabial sound, right? It is a bilabial sound. It means that the 2 lips, the upper and the lower, are involved, right? Question for everybody. Voice or voiceless?
Voiceless.
Voiceless.
Okay, it is voiceless. Very good. Let's go to this sound. Everybody, B.
B.
Ba,
B.
va,
Okay, B. Very good. B. Very, very good. Perfect. So the place of articulation is the same, right? It is a bilabial sound, but this time it is voice, right? It is voice. So that is like the main difference between these two sounds. They are produced in the same place. One is voiceless, the other one is voiced, right? Good. Sound number 3, everybody, remember that this is the most important thing of this class, right? So this one, listen. Ponemos la lengua en el alveolar, el tongue tip.
No sé por qué razón, si
Your tongue tip in the alveolar, and then you're going to explode, right? Okay, very good. Question for everybody: what is the place of articulation of this sound?
lingua alveolar.
Okay, lingua alveolar. Perfect. Very good. So it means that your tongue is there in the alveolar. Question: voice or voiceless?
Voiceless.
Voiceless. Okay, very good. And then we have this other sound, which is very important. Recuerden que estos dos son los sonidos de esta clase. So everybody, the. Okay. Place of articulation is the same, lingua alveolar, and then it is voiced, right? This time is voice. So this is the difference, and please, everybody, keep it in mind because you're going to need that in some minutes, okay? This difference is key in this class. Okay, sound number 5, everybody. Okay, good. What is the place of articulation?
Lingua velar.
Okay, lingua velar. Is it voice or voiceless?
Voiceless.
Okay, it is voiceless. Very good. And on the other hand, we have the other sound, which is g. 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 Okay, g. Very good. G. ¿Quién repite? G. Laura. Okay. Okay, very good. Perfect. So remember that g is lingua velar and it is voiced, right? Voiced. Good. So everybody, very quickly, Peter.
Peter.
Okay, Peter. Okay. Recuerden que acá estamos pronunciando cada sonido, ¿sí? No estamos fijándonos en las variaciones fonéticas. Okay, word number 2, tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Okay, number 3, go.
Go.
Go, que salga de allá adentro, ¿cierto? Go. Okay, good. Next one, dynamic.
Dynamic.
Okay, very good. And the last one, eat. Okay, very good, perfect. Okay, we move to the second group, which is the fricative sounds, right? Fricative sounds. And here we have a little bit more complicated sounds for us because we find sounds that we don't have in Spanish, right? That is like the main thing. But anyways, let's go for them. So number 1, we say everybody. Okay, upper lip, lower teeth, and we say, okay. Okay, good. This is labiodental because you have one of your lips and your teeth, and then it is unvoiced or voiceless. And then we have this sound, everybody. Okay, this is labiodental, and I have a question. Is it voice or voiceless?
Voice.
Okay, voiced, right? Voice. Very good. Okay, we move to this sound. Okay, it is palatal, we say. It is palatal, we said, and this is unvoiced, right? Unvoiced. And then we have this sound. Okay, very good. It is palatal again, and this is voiced, right? Voiced, very good. And then this one, I don't know if anybody can remind me about this sound. Okay, very good. So remember,
Interdental.
interdental, yes, very good. It is an interdental sound. It means that you have your upper teeth and your lower teeth, and then you have the tongue tip in the middle, right? So we say it is interdental. Voice or voiceless?
Voiceless.
Voiceless.
Okay, it is voiceless, very good. And then we move to the other sound, which is the same sound, but this time it is voiced. So we say, okay, mother, remember, mother, right?
Mother.
Mother, that's a good example. So never forget it, mother, okay?
Mother.
Mhm. And then we move to this one, look. Okay, so we say it is palatal as well, and this is voiceless. And remember that this is the sound that we use, for example, for she is shopping, right? Shopping. Acá no nos confundamos, chicos, no es la che que tenemos acá, sino que es el sh. Okay, good. And we have this one, which is the same sound, but voiced. So we say, okay, okay, remember, vision, vision,
Vision.
Vision.
okay, good,
Vision.
television, very good,
Television.
okay, perfect, and this time is the same place of articulation, palatal, but this time it is a voiced sound, right, voiced sound, perfect. Okay, so here we have some examples, everybody, let's go. Size, size.
Size.
Okay, remember that we are exaggerating, right? So number 2, nice.
Nice.
Okay, fast.
Fast.
Necesito que suene mucho esa t al final. Fast.
Fast.
Okay, twice.
Twice.
Spider.
Spider.
Okay, shoe.
Shoe.
Shoe. Television.
Television.
Okay, zoo.
Zoo.
Okay, think.
Think.
Ok, por ahí me suena mucho el think. Recuerden que es muy suave. Think.
Think.
Ok, good. Path.
Path.
Ok, this.
This.
The.
The.
Voice.
Voice.
Ok, leave.
Live.
Huge.
Huge.
Recuerden que acá está el sonido que nos falta, que es una J en español. Suena igual. So we say huge. Ok.
Huge.
Good.
Huge.
Fashion.
Fashion.
Have.
Have.
Okay, very good. Perfect. Perfect. So guys, that was just a review for everybody, just a review so that you don't forget about the topic we have been studying. And now we have 30 more minutes. So we have enough time to check the worksheet that I sent to you some minutes ago, okay? Vamos entonces, chicos, a mirar la worksheet que les envié, que ustedes ya habían trabajado una primera parte de tarea, pero vamos a revisarla y a seguir trabajando en este sentido. So the first exercise of this worksheet was a matching exercise. I don't know if you remember, We are talking about biographies because we are talking about the past. So when we talk about the past, we need to talk about biographies. That is like the context of this class and the next class in which we're going to finish with this. So the first biography that we were covering was about Steve Jobs. So I have a question for everybody. Who is or who was Steve Jobs? Anybody?
I don't know specifically what to say. He does many things. He was the
Okay.
founder of Apple. He was a principal farmer of Pixar. He did a lot of things.
Okay, Nicolas, that was very good. That was perfect. Nicolas, is he still alive or not?
Now he's dead.
He's dead, right? Very good. Perfect. So that was a very good context, Nicolas. Thank you very much. I'm going to start asking here, and you're going to tell me very quickly what the answer is, okay? So number one, what is a CEO?
Chief Executive Officer.
Okay, it's a chief executive officer, which means is a boss, right, in a company. It's like the boss in the company or CEO of a company, right? So, but it's almost the same thing. Individual, what would be the matching for the word individual?
Single.
Okay, single is a synonym, very good. Then we have fans.
Followers.
Okay, followers. Do you know any other meaning for the word fan? Fan or fans?
Like a ventilador.
Yes, right? Yes, very good, perfect. So this word has two different meanings, right? Ventilador or followers, good. This one, attended, attended.
Went to.
Okay, went to, perfect. So you say, esto chicos puede ser un false cognate. Recuerden que tenemos unas palabras que parecieran las mismas en español y nos hacen confundir. Attended suena como que en español.
Atendido.
Como que lo atendió, ¿cierto? No sé, I went to the restaurant and someone attended me, probably. That's an interference. Eso es una interferencia lingüística. O sea, la L1, que es el español, se mete ahí y la embarra, ¿cierto? Entonces hay que ser muy cuidadosos con estas palabras. Attended is went to. So I can say, for example, when I was a student, I attended the University of Quindío, ¿ok? Quiere decir que fui a esa universidad o estudié allí en esa universidad. Very good. This one, backpack. What is the backpack?
Travel.
Okay, travel with little resources, right? That is like the thing. So backpack is when you just have a backpack here with little things, little resources, and then you go somewhere, right? Good. This one, returned.
Went back.
Returned.
Went back.
Okay, went back. Very good. This one, persuaded. Persuaded.
Convinced.
Convinced. Okay, convinced. Right? So persuaded is convinced. Right? Convinced. Very good. This one, passion.
Love.
Love.
Love is a synonym. Trademarks. What is a trademark?
Characteristics.
Characteristics, right? Okay, very good. So trademarks, for example, this company, Apple, they have like very specific characteristics which are different from smartphones, from different laptops, right? So they have like trademarks. Good. This one, mayor.
Big.
Okay, big, good, very good. This one, cutting edge.
Innovative.
Okay, innovative or innovative. Here we have different possibilities. In some regions, they say innovative or innovative. And in other cities, even in the same country, they say innovative, right? So there's no problem with the way you pronounce it. So cutting edge is something that is innovative, right? Good. This one, considerable.
Lots of.
Okay, lots of. Considerable, lots. Very, very good. So let's move to this second part. second part. So I don't know if someone wants to read. ¿Quién quiere leer esto en el orden que es, chicos? Según como lo hicieron en la tarea, los demás lo vamos siguiendo, a ver si tenemos lo mismo. Any volunteer?
I want to go first.
Okay, so let's begin, Nicolas, and then I tell you where to stop, and then we continue with another person. Okay, so let's do it, Nicolas.
Okay. Steve Jobs was the co-founder and CEO of Apple Inc. and former CEO of Pixar Animation Studios. He was the largest
Okay, Nicolas,
individual,
we say
okay.
largest. Okay, he was the largest. Mhm,
largest
mhm.
individual shareholder in Walt Disney. Jobs' name is associated with innovative products like iPad, iPhone, iTunes, and
Okay,
iPad.
Nicolas, very good. You're going to continue. Could you please pronounce this again? Nicolás and everybody. Vamos a hacer muchos ejercicios de lectura y voy a estar parándolos mucho para que no se vayan a sentir con pena o no, que pereza leer, que me corrijan en público. No, gracias Nicolás y es un ejercicio muy bueno. Entonces, cuando haya que hacer algún paréntesis de pronunciación, lo voy a hacer. So, Nicolás, could you please say this word again?
Which one?
This one, the one that is highlighted here.
Okay, it's associate.
Okay, very good, Nicolás. Today, we're going to learn how to pronounce this ed. Eso es lo que vamos a ver hoy, ¿cierto? Y lo que vamos a ver el próximo lunes. ¿Cómo pronunciamos estos ed, cierto? Entonces, en este caso particular, Nicolás, no te voy a explicar por qué. Ahorita lo vamos a ver si alcanzamos y si no el lunes, pero vamos a decir associated, associated, como si esto fuese una i, Nicolás. Associated. Nicolás,
Yes,
could you please repeat after me? Associated.
associated.
Okay, associated.
Associated.
Very good. So, Nicolás, could you please read again the sentence? Individual shareholder in Walt Disney. Continue.
Individual shareholder in Walt Disney.
Continue.
Jobs' name is associated with
Very good.
innovative products like iPad, iPhone, iTunes, and iPad. He
Continue.
was much respected corporate leader whose management style is studied.
Okay, very good,
Studied,
Nicolás.
sorry.
Studied. Okay,
Studied
studied.
worldwide.
Good. Worldwide
His-
here, right?
His attention to design functions and style has won him millions of fans.
Okay, Nicolás, thank you very much for your participation. It was a very good exercise. I don't know if there is any volunteer to continue. Vamos justo aquí, millions of fans. Anybody?
Me.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
The 5. Okay. Jobs was born in San Francisco in 1955. He became interested.
Okay,
pronuncia?
interested.
Interested
Uh-huh.
in computers when he was a teenager and attend lectures.
Okay, very good. So we say here attended, right? Attended. Uh-huh, very good.
Lectures.
Daniela, continue.
Okay, 6. After school at Hewlett Packard in 1974, Jobs got a job as a technician at the video game maker Atari. He saved
Okay, he saved. Mhm.
enough money to backpack around India and then returned
Returned.
to Atari, where he met Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak.
Okay, very good. Daniela, thank you very much. That was very, very good. Okay. So another volunteer, please, to continue. Maybe the last volunteer, right? ¿Quién quiere terminar el ejercicio?
I want to teach it, but I don't have the order because it doesn't let me open the page that I did.
Okay, don't worry about that,
So
Felipe. We can have another person and then you volunteer for another exercise, okay? Don't worry
Okay.
about that. So who's got like the coming sequence, because I don't have it here. So I have the same problem that Felipe has in this moment. So another
want?
person, okay, go ahead, thank you.
Okay. Jobs and Wozniak founded Apple in 1976. Jobs persuaded Wozniak to make a computer and sell it together. And
And
they
sadly,
developed the Mac. It was the first small computer with a user-friendly interface to be commercially successful. Jobs also built the computer on which the World Wide Web was created.
okay.
Mas?
Okay, thank you. So here we remember, Jobs persuaded Bosniak to make a computer and sell it. Then we pause and we continue together, and then we continue with the other story, right? Very good, that was perfect. Are we finished or we're missing something? ¿Ya terminamos, chicos, o falta alguno?
No, faltan muchos.
Ok, regálenme un segundo, por favor, yo respondo. Okay, guys, so very good. Let's continue. Who wants to continue? ¿Quién quiere continuar, chicos? Anybody? Volunteers? No? So, Hersey, if you want to continue, go ahead.
Okay. He developed a passion for style and functional perfection, which become Apple trademarks. Jobs guided
Yes, Jobs guided.
guided Apple to be a major player in the digital revolution. The introduction of the iMac and other
Yes, cutting edge.
products made Apple a powerful brand with a loyal following. Jobs also enjoyed consider, considerable
Considerable.
considerable success at Pixar. He created Oscar-winning movies such as Toy Story and Finding Nemo. Jobs' advice for success is, you've got to find what you love. He died in October 2011, aged
Age 56, right?
age 56.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was very good. So as you can see, guys, this text is full of pronunciation of verbs in past, right? So a lot of verbs in past. And the idea is that after we see the explanation of how to produce the verbs in past, you're going to come back to the text and try to read it. Vamos a identificar todos los verbos que estén en pasado y vamos a mirar cuáles son regulares y cuáles son irregulares. Sabemos que los regulares son los que terminan en ed y los irregulares son los que cambian totalmente. Esos que cambian son difíciles de aprender porque hay que memorizarlos, pero son fáciles de pronunciar. Los regulares son fáciles de aprender porque simplemente es ponerle ed al verbo con algunas excepciones, pero son más difíciles de pronunciar. Entonces ahí tenemos como esa diferencia. So guys, this is the thing. When we talk about pronunciation of verbs in past tense, we need to take into account different things. So we're going to divide this explanation into 3 different cases. case number 1, case number 2, and case number 3. Okay? So again, we're talking about regular past, regular verbs. Which is the characteristic of regular verbs? They end in ed. Los regulares se caracterizan por terminar en ed en el pasado. Esos son los que vamos a trabajar. But there are different things to consider when we are pronouncing those verbs in the past. So we need to consider case number 1, case number 2, and case number 3. We're going to begin with case number 1, okay? This is case number 1. And it says, verbs ending in a voiceless or a voiced sounds. So here I have 2 examples. Miren que estamos mirando cuál es el sonido en el cual termina el verbo. En este caso, ¿cuál es el sonido en el que termina el verbo work? A ver quién me dice. Right? Work. Work. Felipe, very good. Right? Work. I have a question for everybody. The sound k is voice or voiceless?
Voiceless.
Okay, it is voiceless, right? So now, taking into account that, we continue with the explanation, right? Entonces, miren chicos que por eso es tan importante tener muy claro el tema que trabajamos el lunes para poder llegar acá. Porque la pregunta es sencilla. ¿Cuál es el sonido con el que termina el verbo work? Decimos k, sound, k, sound. Ya sabemos por la experiencia que tenemos que ese sonido es voiceless, ¿sí? Voiceless. Entonces, ese es el caso número 1. Verbos terminando en sonidos que son voiceless. Les agregamos la ed y queda el verbo en pasado, ¿sí? En pasado. Pero la pronunciación no sería work it. Eso es un error, ¿cierto? Entonces, ¿qué nos dice el case number 1? Que cuando hay un verbo terminando en forma infinitiva, o sea, la base del verbo antes de conjugarlo, que termina en un sonido que es voiceless, la pronunciación de ese pasado, o sea, de este ed, es con el sonido t, t. Y se acuerdan que les dije que este era el sonido más importante junto con el otro que viene a continuación. ¿Se acuerdan o no, chicos?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, very good. So this is the thing. We're going to produce this verb. We're going to produce this verb as this. Word. Miren que acá, chicos, esto es un error a nivel de spelling, pero recuerden que no estamos hablando de spelling, sino de pronunciación. Entonces, lo que nos dice la regla, el caso número 1, es que cuando hay un verbo terminando en un sonido que es voiceless, como k, el pasado se va a pronunciar como el sonido t. Entonces, yo digo work en presente, worked en pasada. ¿Ok? Clear for everybody? So far, so good. ¿Cómo vamos ahí, chicos? ¿Se durmieron? ¿Se fueron? ¿Se les cayó el
No, good
internet?
teacher.
Teacher.
Okay, good. So we say again, case number 1, verbs ending in a voiceless sound. Look, k, k, es voiceless, no vibra, ¿cierto? Entonces, el pasado, ese ed, ¿cómo vamos a diferenciar el verbo de presente y de pasado? En presente digo work, ¿cómo lo digo en pasado? Entonces la regla nos dice, como termina en un sonido que es voiceless, hay que colocarle el t sound al final para que quede en pasado. Entonces decimos worked, worked. So everybody, let's do it. Everybody, please open your microphones. Open your microphones. We're going to produce first the verb in present. Okay, vamos a pronunciarlo en infinitivo. Everybody, work.
Word.
Okay, good.
Work.
Now we're going to pronounce it in past. So we say worked.
Word.
Word.
Work.
Word.
Okay,
Word.
worked. Okay, very, very good. Perfect. So now look at example number 2. Here we have another example, example number 2. ¿Cuál es el último sonido de ese verbo, chicos? A ver, ¿quién se atreve? Sin miedo, sin pena.
Miss.
Okay, we say ese sonido no vibra, ese verbo no vibra. Entonces decimos
Miss.
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 Okay. So as you can see, the last sound is a voiceless sound again, right? Miss. So what is the rule? It says, okay, so missed is the past. Okay, so miss plus the t sound will be the past. So you say missed.
Missed. Missed.
Okay,
The
missed.
teacher,
Missed.
professor,
Yes.
it sounds the same form of mist, the niebla,
Missed de qué, perdón?
niebla.
Niebla.
Missed.
Yes, very similar, right?
¿Suena igual?
Almost the same thing. Yes. Yes, it's
Buena,
almost the
Alex.
same thing.
Buenísimo.
The same thing. Okay. So we say in the past. Aquí lo único que cambia es el contexto de la palabra, ¿cierto? Pero sí suena igual. Y así vamos a encontrar muchísimas más palabras, no solamente entre verbos y sustantivos, sino entre adjetivos y demás. Okay. So everybody, missed.
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 Okay.
Missed.
Worked.
Missed.
Work.
Word. Word.
Okay,
Word.
very good. Y tenemos muchos más verbos, chicos, pero quiero dejar solamente estos dos ejemplos para que no nos confundamos mucho y ya vamos a ir viendo muchos más ejemplos, ¿ok? So that is case number one. Case number one. Clear for everybody? Case number one, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So we move to case number two. Okay, case number two. This is the thing. So it says, case number two. Verbs ending in a voiced sound. Miren que acá ya nos cambió toda la regla. Case number one, voiceless. Case number two, voiced. Okay. Question for everybody. What does it mean, voiced sound?
That
A
is
sound with vibration.
Okay, it has vibration, right? Vibration. The last sound. Recuerden que acá nos importa el último sonido del verbo así en infinitivo, como en su forma base antes de conjugarlo en pasado, okay? So the last sound is a voiced sound. If you have one of these examples or cases, you're going to produce or pronounce the past as having a d sound at the end, okay? D sound at the end. So, vamos a convertir estos verbos en pasado. Si hablamos de spelling, chicos, y de pronunciación, ¿cuál es el último sonido de este verbo? A ver, ¿quién me ayuda?
Save. Sap.
Ok,
V.
el último
V.
sonido. Ok,
Sap. Sap.
so we say save.
Save. Save.
Save.
Save.
Save. Hay que exagerar, chicos. Eso le vibra a uno toda la cabeza con ese sonido, ¿cierto? So, save. Ese es el último sonido. Entonces recuerden que hay una regla y dice, vamos a mirar cuál es el último sonido. Esa E simplemente es una cuestión de spelling porque es totalmente muda en la pronunciación. Ahí no suena para nada. Es como si no existiera. Entonces el último sonido es... ¿Qué me dice la regla? Que cuando usted termina en un sonido que vibra como... ¿Sí? Vamos a convertirlo en pasado agregándole este sonido D. Entonces yo digo saved. Saved. Okay.
Saved.
Saved. And that is the
Saved.
past. Okay. So everybody please open the microphones and repeat after me. Saved.
Save.
Saved.
Necesita sonar ese D al final.
Saved.
Okay. Saved.
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 Okay. Listen, listen, listen and repeat everybody. I saved a lot of money.
I
I
saved
saved
a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Okay, very good. So we have another example here. How do you pronounce this verb? ¿Cómo se dice este verbo así tal cual como está ahí?
Arrive.
Arrive.
Okay.
Arrive.
Question.
Arrive.
What is the last sound of the verb arrive?
Mm.
Right.
Okay. So aplicamos la regla. Último sonido y el pasado, el sonido d, d, d. Okay. So now I say arrived.
Arrived. Arrived.
Arrived.
Arrived.
Arrived.
Arrived. Okay. Okay, listen to me, everybody. Listen, only listen. I arrived in Armenia when I was 15 years old. I arrived in Armenia when I was 15 years old. Okay. Entonces, miren, chicos, la importancia de esos dos sonidos. Yo les dije a ustedes, Si al final del semestre yo les coloco este verbo en pasado y usted me dice work it, no lo apruebo el semestre. Así tenga 5 en todo. Miramos cómo hacemos. ¿Ok? Entonces, por eso es tan importante que tengan esto en cuenta, chicos. Esto es de lo más importante de este curso y les va a servir para todo. Entonces, work it, sacamos eso de la cabeza. Miss it, eso no existe, ¿ok? Worked, missed, saved, arrived. ¿Ok? Clear for everybody?
Yes, teacher, clear.
Ok, bueno, eso es de estudiar, chicos. Hay que estudiar y repasar y practicar. Si uno se queda solo escuchando y no lo produce, difícilmente lo va a asimilar, ¿de acuerdo? Para que tengan eso como muy en mente. Ok, and case number 3. We don't have more time today, pero vamos a terminar con este case number 3, ¿ok? Ahora llega la excepción a la regla. Recuerden que en inglés se caracteriza por tener muchas excepciones. Hasta aquí vamos muy bien, listo. Pero entonces, ¿qué pasa con los verbos así en su forma base o infinitiva que terminan en un sonido t o d? Sería muy difícil hacerlo en pasado. Por ejemplo, yo como digo invite, arrest, difficult, right? No suena bien. I invite to the party. It sounds like a song or something. I was arrested. No, no suena, ¿cierto? Entonces la regla nos dice, bueno, ojo, cuando usted tenga un verbo terminando en un sonido d o en un sonido t, lo que va a hacer es pronunciar el ed como si fuera un id, ¿ok? It. So I say invited, invited, or invited. Mhm. Arrested, arrested, invited, needed. Ok, so invite, vamos a colocar acá, invited. Ok, invited. Miren que spelling está mal, me lo está marcando de una, pero acá no nos interesa el spelling, sino the pronunciation, right? So here, look. Entonces, everybody, invite.
Invite.
Now, invited.
Invite.
Okay, arrest.
Invited.
Arrest.
Arrested. Arrested.
Arrested.
Ok, yo sé que esa T es una flap T en muchas regiones, pero no estamos diciendo invited, así lo digo yo, pero en este momento es clave hacer todos los sonidos, chicos, porque después usted se pone, venga, pero es que invited termina en R. No, esa no es la regla, ¿cierto? Entonces, invited, arrested. Ok. Clear for everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Solo Nicolás.
Yes, teacher.
Sorry,
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Ok, good. Recuerden que esto está siendo grabado y monitoreado. Entonces, la idea es que practiquen mucho, chicos. Yo los voy a dejar hasta ahí y el lunes retomamos estos casos y continuamos con la worksheet que tenemos. Si ustedes quieren ir estudiando esto por aparte, buscar videitos en YouTube, los van a encontrar. Entonces, pilas con esto, chicos, pero el lunes retomamos bien el tema y continuamos con este ejercicio, ¿de acuerdo? Guys, thank you very much. I'm sorry, but we have a meeting at 11 a.m. So I need to go now. Thank you for your attendance today and for your active participation. I hope you have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher.